Hi, Charles here. Well, we're getting ready to leave town, and I'll tell you why in just a second, but I wanted to show you a new addition to the van. Thanks for watching. Well, I mentioned this in the last video. This is a Steelcraft bumper guard, and it turned out this thing is really solid. I knew it was going to be nice, but it turned out to be more heavy duty than I thought. Now, don't make the mistake and think that you could hook a tow strap up to this. I mean, you could probably get away with it if it's just like in the yard and it's wet and just a gentle pull, but I'm not even sure I would try that. But this is a bumper guard, and you can see it's protecting along this section. And so, you know, if I see a deer and it glances, it would protect. Or if I hit one, unless it goes flying up, hopefully this would take the brunt of the force, and it wouldn't, you know, destroy my radiator altogether, so I could maybe make it home. But my son-in-law Jason and his dad Byron, they had time and squeezed me in and got this put on. And it's really not a bad install. It's got 3 of these brackets, and no drilling was required. 2 on the ends here and 1 in the middle. And it required that the splash guard underneath here was taken off. And where these 2 brackets right here go in, Jason had to cut the plastic so it would fit in, and other than that, it's just bolting it in. And I've kind of come to find out that probably there's not a safe way to add a receiver on the front here like I would like to have. Just there's not enough supporting structure right here. I think it could be done with the right kind if you did a lot of welding and support, and I don't think it's really going to work. So for right now, I'm happy with this. So this is solid. It's great. It looks great. And then we also added these, I think it's Samlight fog lights. Let me go turn them on real quick. So these guys are pretty bright, and especially at night. I turned them on last night and lit up this part of the backyard, so definitely will be seen. So I now have something for each of the 6 switches. Let me turn this off. So with my rocker switch panel, and as I mentioned several videos ago, we put in a smaller one that only has 1 red light to show that power is coming to it. And so switch number 1 turns on the monitor, the screen up front. Number 2 turns on the front and rear cameras. 3 turns on the 2 side cameras. 4 turns on the yellow lights. 5 turns on this small bar light. And 6 turns on the bar light, the big one up at the top on the fairing. And then today I did a little wiring. On the back of the van are 2 bar lights that you would never have on driving. And I had the wire coiled up in the back and to plug into one of the Ecoflow units. And so what I did was I got some extra, what they call it strobe wire from Jason, and I cut the end off the plug and ran it into the boxes, through the boxes, into the last one on the driver's side. And for right now, it's just coiled in there, and if we needed to turn on, we'd just grab it and plug it into one of the 12-volt sockets or one of the Ecoflows. I may eventually run it through the cabinet where the microwave is and have a switch behind me where I could just turn it on. But it's going to be pretty rare that I will ever need that. So that's pretty much it. I did get finished putting switching the wiring on the fridge so that I'm not constantly plugging and unplugging the 12-volt cord. So now I've got it where I can plug in from the car while we're driving, unplug that, and plug it in to the back of the van where it would be running from one of the Ecoflow units. So I keep saying there's nothing else I'll do, and I don't know what it would be, but I'm pretty happy with this setup. And fog lights, it definitely will feel a lot safer for during fog or heavy rain. And I hope I never have to really use this bumper guard. And by the way, it's interesting. I ordered this last Sunday from Amazon, and it was $278. Great price. And it was, like I say, it's more substantial than I thought it would be. I went back a few days later, and the price was up to $428. So that was quite a jump in just a few days. But so that's what the price is right now. I don't know if we'll get back down to $278, but it's a nice addition, and we are headed to Tennessee. We have a daughter that moved from California, she and her family, and we're down there for about a week framing up a big office for my son-in-law. So we painted the ceiling, sprayed it black, and then Susie and I framed out, and our daughter helped, framed out the room. And so we took a week off. We had things to do here, and we're going back down, tomorrow to a state park near Columbia. And then bright and early Monday, we're going to start insulating and drywalling and mudding, sanding, and painting, and get that all done. The wiring was done while we left, so that's all ready for us to cut around and install the drywall. And then we might take a break after that and then go in and do the flooring. So we've learned a lot, and I'm sure we'll use those skills some other time, some other place. So that's why we've sort of been in and out here. So we'll be gone maybe even 2 weeks. We shall see. But we'll get back home before too long. There you go. Another little quick update. Thanks for watching.